in some sense, bringing the moor new children to inhabit it. But once they're on the moor, the ferryman has done his part. And if you don't believe me about the ferryman being the next part of the secret ending, all you have to do is look at the Little Nightmares comics. One of the first ones.
C'est un sous-titre automatique, hein? Et ils sont flippants quand même, parce qu'à part le nom du bateau qu'il comprend pas, et des fois dit Maul, des fois mort, franchement le reste c'est hyper carré.
How the ferryman obtained Six after pointing her out in the comics in the city. Now an interesting note here is that I don't necessarily think Six is in the Pale City now. I know, it sounds really conflicting, but the residents of the Pale City are obviously very skinny, malnourished, they've got melted faces, and obviously from the comics we see that the citizens of whatever city Six has stepped into don't have that same appearance, and in fact, they look nothing like the Pale City residents. So it's safe to assume that we aren't in the Pale City, or we're definitely further away. But Six ventures on, and of course, the ferryman finds her in the city and takes her onto the boat to the moor. But why doesn't Six not bother and just do something else? Well, this is where I think the hunger plays a part. I do believe that the hunger has been introduced by the Fin Man, and whatever happened at the signal tower. As throughout the whole game of Little Nightmares 2, Six hasn't had one of her hungry moments at all. The last time we see Six acting just like a normal child was before the Fin Man captured her and left nothing but a glitch in her replacement. Now the dark glitch Six appears, she gets those hunger pains again. Could this be her burning hunger for what is on the moor? Power, the lady. But another question is, does the Fin Man have a connection to the moor? I mean, we have some interesting connections to the lady from the signal tower, where the Fin Man resides Monster 6. Let's begin with the first big one, the music. The same theme that we can hear from Six. I do find it really intriguing that Six's theme and the lady's humming sounds are very similar. Just one seems slower than the other. Also, another interesting detail is the music box.
Qu'est-ce que c'était bien ce moment-là?
When Mono hits the axe towards the end of their fight, we see a certain type of particle effect leak the music box. Interestingly enough, Mono's battle with the Fin Man also reveals the same sort of particle effect too. And here is where it gets interesting. It's also the same particle effect when we see Six use the mirror on the lady to defeat her. Saying that, we can also notice that the handle, which would usually spin clockwise when playing that same theme and keeping the power in the box, but once it's hit, it starts to spin anti-clockwise and unleashes this hunger. I do theorize that the music box has something to do with the unlocking of the hunger in Six. This could be why Six seems so angry once Mono saves her. The other connection we could make is the paintings in the room that Six was kept in. The same painting we can see in the Lady's Quarter in the last chapter of Little Nightmares. I do wonder why the painting in Six's room has the face scratched off it. But this painting, the one with the scratched face, stays hidden in her room, hidden behind another painting. Whereas